Thought I'd take me a quick walk and fucking eat the sun. I told you we're gonna be back. All you winter lovers out there. Yeah. Anyhow, this has been a very eventful week. It's been a very eventful week. We had, of course, the blood moon, and then we had 322 is a very important date as well. That's why you notice a lot of shit happens on 322. I could go run it down, but I'm actually kind of forgot. All right. Got two people up in there. Say what's up, don't be rude. Anyhow, tomorrow, we're coming up. Today, actually, Saturn's rings disappear. Well, quote unquote, disappear. And what that symbolizes, it's actually the way the planet is, like from the angle that it's like for like today or something, the rings seem to vanish. But what it symbolizes is, because what is Saturn all about? Restriction, um, discipline, stuff like that. But it's more symbolic today of symbols being restricted. I mean, released. You know what I'm saying? Very powerful shit that's been happening. See what else? I mean, there's been a lot, of course, spring equinox. Since Thursday, it's just been one thing after another. Tomorrow is, where the fuck are my comments? Okay, y'all ain't commented. Rude. Anyways, tomorrow's the last 369 portal, 3/24/2025. So you do the math, 3, 6, and 9, and it will be the last 369 for, you guessed it, 9 years. Smooth, what up, man? Like, Smooth is getting his shit actually enchanted, everything. I got all the stuff already. I got the gold, 24 karat gold sheets. He got his Shangorian shoe talismans because he's about that life. He be living his shit, and now he's gonna be stepping into new shit, stepping into his fucking sorcery in ways he's never experienced before, because that exactly are what these shoe talismans are about. But yeah, so what a day to make them on the 369. There is an amplified influence of manifestation. I mean, we all heard Tesla always talking about this shit, and others, not just Tesla. Delicious. Let me see here. Guitarra. Oh, what's up? I'm glad you licked it. Salivated on the like button on the way in. I appreciate that. The like button, for those of you who don't know, is my bottom bitch, and she likes to be salivated on, just like all of you heifers. But yeah, tomorrow is that day. It's the last one for 9 years. Why am I telling you this? Well, first of all, just no bullshit. And by the way, is my audio okay? I put this fucking mic on, but it makes absolutely no difference in StreamYard. See here. Oh, okay, you got it. I'm gonna be sending. I could send him off Tuesday then. Smooth. He wants his shit. He wants it now. He's smart. Like, and when I say smart, I mean intelligent. And when I say intelligent, I mean, a lot of times the success, not even just when I say success, it could be whatever it is the fuck you want. Okay, it's not just money. It could be whatever you want. But I'll tell you what it doesn't respond to. You fucking hesitating. And that goes for me too. Overthinking shit ain't gonna do a fucking thing for you. So if you want your motherfucking shoe talismans, you can actually you actually have a small sliver of time, a window that you can get it. Yeah, because I got everything, especially if you want yours for money. Because yeah, there's a lot of things that go into it. If I didn't explain them further, I'll give it to that. But hold on, let's go back to the 369. This is a very powerful day. You may want to do something 3 times in the daytime, 6 times at night, 9 times, whatever. Break up the rhythm of the day like that with maybe a particular incantation or a particular spell. Uh, it's a great time. I mean, any time's a great time, in my opinion, for spell work. But thanks, Ethada. I appreciate that. So yeah, what you want to do is you want to take advantage of this first and foremost, whether you get the shoe talismans or not. You want to get the shoe talismans. I mean, excuse me. You want to take advantage of this shit. You know, the day's coming. You have like almost a day or half a day. You could prepare something. You know what I'm saying? Like, start learning what's coming up so that way you could be better prepared. A lesson I had to learn because I'm one of them fly by the seat of my pants sorcerers before, but I learned the power of preparation, and it's taken my game to levels unheard of. Spell work. I just helped the client procure a big piece of property that they was trying to get. Wasn't having any movement, whatever. We start doing our thing. Boom. She's now a fucking baroness. That's actually what I called her ritual. Had something to do with the baroness. But anyways, take advantage of these times. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to be here already, you're going to be here, right? You're going to be here tomorrow, right? Unless you're going to transition, right? So you might as well take advantage of it. Don't let it go to waste is what I'm saying to you. Don't let it go to waste. Do not let it go to waste. While you're here, you're going to be here for 3/24/2025. That's 369. You're going to be in the 369. Why the fuck not take advantage of it? You see what I'm saying? Don't just like, oh, it's just another day. If that's your fucking attitude, then that's exactly what it's going to be. The 369 frequency is going to amplify whatever you're bringing to the table. So if you're on some type shit, you're going to get some more type shit. That's exactly what the fuck is going to be. But what if you really fucking knew, hey, you know what? Today, I mean, and there's a series of these, you know, I'm not saying that this is the last type of portal, but I'm saying it is a very potent one. That's all. Let's see. Uh, so yeah, just reading the comments, but take advantage of that shit. And as such, I'm taking advantage of it for myself, but also for my clients. I got a few pairs of these shoe talismans. What I love about these shoe talismans is they fuck with your whole goddamn aura. And they really are net, no extra time. You don't have to do anything else. Unlike other types of charms and talismans and other even certain kinds of spirits and all that shit like that, you have to keep feeding it. It's already going to get fed when you walk on it. It's fed kinetically. So you don't ever have to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to, you ever seen Billie Jean? The video Billie Jean, or he's walking and the steps fucking light up? My nigga, you're fucking Billie Jean now. You know what I'm saying? He thought of suave. Well, that's what I'm doing right now, baby. I'm just giving other ideas for you all It is, like I said, a great time to focus on getting very specific and clear about what it is the fuck you want and doing some shit for that on an energetic spell work intention type of level. Even doing, I'm gonna give you an example of something, and it always goes to fucking fitness, I notice. But like, let's say one thing that you want to do is, let's just say, I'm just pretend, just take, it's just an example, right? Let's say you want to like create an ideal body for yourself, right? Now, obviously, you know, that's going to take some work, blah, blah, blah. But one of the things that you can ritualize is a symbolic gesture. Let's just say you do like one squat. And I know one squat technically ain't going to do shit, right? But you're not just doing one squat. It's a ritualistic, or it's a spell. You're doing a spell, which encompasses you doing the one squat, because that represents a behavior that this ideal self of yours is doing already. Matter of fact, they feel bad if they don't do their shit. You know what I'm saying? So you see what I'm saying? Like, that's just one kind of example. You could do a one-off type of spell, depending on what you want. I'm seeing more so in the long game of things. A lot of my work now is becoming, my personal work is more longer game shit than just these quick run-off things. You know what I mean? Well, I'm about to drop a little short mini course for all the Master Your Magic Now members, and it's called Construction Site Magic, and it has to do with just that. A long time type of goal that is pretty much impossible to manifest like in one day, but it's not even about the actual thing. For example, let's say, I always use this example too, because like, let's just say somebody wanted to be a lawyer and they hadn't got their GED, right? So obviously there's some shit you're gonna have to do. It's not gonna happen tomorrow. You're not gonna just, I mean, maybe it could. I don't know. Maybe you could switch. Maybe you could fucking transport somewhere and like, I'm a lawyer, but you'd miss a lot of shit along the way if that happened. There's a lot of things in your journey to become a lawyer that is what makes you the actual fucking lawyer. All this experience you have. You know what I'm saying? All these different things that shape who you are, you know? So for these longer term projects or whatever it is that you're doing, maybe you are building a multi-million-dollar company. That's more than likely not going to happen overnight. It's probably more than likely that you're going to need more than one fucking spell for that. And plus, there's obviously your spell work goes cohesively with your actual mundane or your actual actions that you're going to be taking. There's certain things you got to do, certain paperwork you got to file, right? And then, of course, there's the building of the business. You know what I'm saying? Which is a journey, a transformative journey, all into itself. It's going to transform you. So you understand what I'm saying? But that's what like construction site magic is about. It's about the big vision shit, the big vision shit. But back to the 369, you could just, you could flip it in a lot of ways. You could do something big vision and then do something that's like, I don't know, more quicker, like $5,000, whatever the hell it is. I don't know what it is for you. It should be something that you actually really desire, though. If you're just going off the top of your head, I mean, you might get it. Sometimes when you don't, like, if you just obtrusively fucking pick something, like, because there's no resistance to it, sometimes it'll come in real fast. But it all depends. But does that make sense to you? You thought, what's going on, blood? And by the way, that's a great fucking project too, because they can't take your body away from you. And there's only one way you're gonna get that body, really. Like, motherfuckers could tell if you pay for that shit versus You went and got it out the mud. But what's more important about it is who you become along the way. That's really the real treasure. You know what I'm saying? But that goes for any bigger vision type thing. We still on here. Licious booty. How you been, Cakery? How have you been? Yeah, that's what I'm here for, Gitara. You know, that's what we're do. That's what we do. That's what we do. But yeah, there's yeah, what you want to use it for. Sometimes that could be the hardest shit, right? Actually deciding what you want. Because when you try and sit down and be like, okay, what do I want? Because I know if I focus on something, and I know if I really get, that's a big fucking B. If I really get like focused on some shit, like I know I got it. You know what I mean? But then your mind starts trying to play tricks with you. Maybe you should get that. No, wait, maybe you should get that. And you're like jumping all over the place. And then sometimes you may feel like, am I picking the wrong thing, quote unquote? You know, don't be fooled by that shit. You understand? Well, see, Licious Booty says she's looking for a new job. So you might be able to use this to quickly get yourself a new job, real quick. That's what these kind of dates, like, whether we're talking numerologically, cosmically, whatever, or some type of celestial event, they're an influence, and they influence shit. They don't necessarily make anything, you make it. But what are you using the influence for? You know what I'm saying? But you may try you may try and cast for a new job, but really, like, you don't want a fucking new job. Like, I'm through with jobs. Maybe you do, you know? That's what that whole getting clear shit is about. Understanding what you're doing and why the fuck you're doing it. But yeah, you can use this shit for you can use this shit to get a job real quick. If I was you, I'd be like, why not use it to get the ideal fucking job? You know what I'm saying? Get the ideal job that you want. That would be the move to. I mean, if you're gonna go the job route, that would be the thing to do. I would think. Yeah, I bet. Well, then you might want to do that. Does it have to be a rich old man, or could it be like some other sweepstakes or some other winning that you got? Do you really want to deal with that wrinkled penis? It's just you're not. Some of us ain't thinking big enough. But I mean, if that's the way you want to go, you know, a constant ATM that's going to just be. Let me guess, he's an asexual old man who don't even want you for your case. Maybe he just likes looking at them. Maybe he wants to pay you, or he wants to like reward you for getting pounded out or something by somebody else that you actually do want. Maybe he's like a voyeur. I don't know. See, getting clear, getting clear. uh, well then, see, that's getting clear, mom. That's getting clear. Yeah, but you could do that. Of course, you want the money. Who doesn't want the money? Then you can have like the best of all worlds and shit, right? Constant, constant. He's like constantly spoiling you. He's like your friend in a way, but like he loves you. But he's just like, oh, you know, you gonna go off with Tyrone? Oh, is Tyrone coming over? Oh, okay. You guys gonna be in the guest room? Okay. Do you need anything? Here. Did I leave you with my black card? Oh, okay. You still got that? Okay. Yeah. I love you, sweetie. I'll be upstairs in the master chambers. Okay. I hope to see you sometime this week. And let's say the old man also has like connections too. So like it's not just the fucking money, because a lot of times it's the connections who you know can get things going. That's where people get power from. Make things happen, make things disappear, make things whatever, got connections. But anyways, that's how you want to utilize this shit. That's my whole point. So is there going to be other like times, auspicious times where it's going to be where you can make things happen or allow things to happen? We'll say it like that, because that's really what you're doing. We're just getting out of our own way. We're not really making it happen. We're just allowing it to fucking happen. But it'll happen faster. These are like expressways in the time, in the simulation, in the simulation time. You know what I'm saying? My black cat, my familiar, unexpectedly died on the 17th. I'm devastated, but his cremation urn was numbered 369. Whoa, that's crazy. That's fucking nuts. That ain't no accident. Hell, you may look. I'm not making light of this. I'm actually really serious. Should I say this or not? I might get in trouble for saying this. Don't know if I should say it. You could use them ashes. It's kind of like your cat's farewell. Your cat was also telling you something. Your cat was probably interdimensional. Not all of them are, but many of them are. Your cat was probably interdimensional. Go. I'd say it means something. It means something. But take advantage of this time is what I'm saying. And for those of you who are smart enough, because back to the shoe talisman, the Shangorian shoe talismans. First of all, we're using some very secret gematria ciphers. Gematria is all letters equate to numbers. Everything comes down to a number, everything is numbers. We are in the fucking simulation. I don't know when you're going to get that, but code, numbers equal vibration. So with your very specific vibration and a very specific code of your intention, what you want these fucking talismans for, we put you and the desire together, and it becomes a separate vibration. So we have one talisman that you put in your right foot, and they're small, like this big. So you don't even feel them in your shoes. So you put one in your left foot, one in your right foot, which is your projecting foot, right? We are making a sorceric magnetic circuit, okay? So you need the positive, you need the negative. Negative just means receptive. So you're going to put that particular shoe talisman in your left foot. That one's going to be different than the one on your right foot. I've been having smashing success. The right foot is also associated with identity, you know. So who you are now with this, whatever your intention is, what it is the fuck you want, who you are with that. And then, of course, the left side represents that magnetic effect that you have in regards to that particular fucking thing or area in your life. You know what I'm saying? I've been great. I haven't been going live too much. I mean, I went live a few times to discuss the golden egg of destiny ritual, group ritual that we just did on the equinox, but I haven't been going live. My path often has me working on myself, and I reach other levels of gnosis and other levels of mastery, other levels of power, and I'm really kind of getting in my groove, like really, really getting in my groove, even if that groove is uncomfortable. But for those of you, yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jimmy. I bet he was. And he was a black cat too. Come on. Like, jeez. That's nothing but fucking magic right there. My condolences to you on that. But yeah, take advantage of this day. Since you're already going to be here, you might as well. I mean, if you want to. If you don't want to do nothing, then don't do nothing. Shit. I'm telling you what. I'm done wasting days. I'm done. I don't know about you. But the crazy funny thing is, you don't know how many fucking days you got left in this motherfucking sim to be wasted. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, you might as well make them count. Make them count. Make them count. You might as well make them count. Shit. Um, those who don't make them count, y'all are asleep at the wheel. That's what it is. It's kind of like the whole Matrix thing, you know. Take the blue pill or the red pill. The red pill, you fucking wake up to what the fuck is really going on, what it really is, what your work is. Yes, back to you. And then the blue one obviously is to go back to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So if that's your thing, hey, who am I to tell you different? I'm not wasting no more fucking days, bro. Especially when you know, like, this shit, your shit could be fucking immaculate. And whatever that means for you, in whatever way that means for you, it could. It could have already been. You know what I'm saying? But let's face it. And I say we because I'm guilty of it too. You know what I'm saying? Carpet diem. Yeah, pretty much. I only know carpet diem like when you're doing a job and they're like, well, we'll give you a certain amount of money every day for carpet diem. Yeah. Or does carpet diem mean seize the day? Thank you, Licious. Yeah, I mean, in a way, I kind of have no choice now. Like sometimes, like, if I keep planning on going in a linear fashion. I plan on going in a linear fashion, and it never fucking works out that way. I've learned to accept that. You know what I'm saying? I've learned to just fucking accept it because it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I'm always better off for it. So like, I ain't tripping on it. So that's what I. And like I said, I like being a student more than I like being a teacher any day, because I always feel like kind of more brand new, like I'm on the cutting edge, I'm growing, I'm in the unknown. So like new shit, discovering new shit, becoming new shit, that fucking makes my dick hard. Just being the same way all the fucking time, that's dick softener. Okay, yeah, seize the day. Yeah, exactly. You could have already, we could have already been there. But hey, whatever, you know. Anyhow, yeah, I just wanted to come on here and tell y'all though, take advantage of that day. For those of you who are, you know, smart enough to carpe diem on the Shangorian shoe talismans, because timing is important. Timing does play a role here in this fucking place. Let's face it. There's a timing to shit, a rhythm. So your rhythm must be really on point because you're catching this. You know what I'm saying? Because tomorrow is that day. I have all the materials I need. I mean, like I said, I'll make these talismans for you for whatever you want. So link is in the description. But I'm thinking I'm gonna get up out of here. So like, I hope that you're having a great Sunday, and that you're gonna take advantage of tomorrow, however that is, however you see fit. It's up to you. All right, but I'm gonna get up out of here right now. Just checking the last comments. All right, so peace, y'all, and we'll see you real soon.